In a busy modern city, there lived a young man named Arif. From the outside, his life looked perfect. He had a stable job, a small apartment, and people who respected him. But inside, his mind was never quiet. Every morning he woke up with racing thoughts. What if I fail? What if others are ahead of me? What if I am not good enough? At work, he compared himself to everyone. At night, he replayed every mistake he had made. His mind was like a crowded marketplace, loud, chaotic, exhausting. Even when he sat in silence, his thoughts shouted. One day, overwhelmed and tired, Arif visited an old mentor who lived on the edge of the city. The old man was known for his calm presence. No matter what happened, he always seemed peaceful. Arif poured out his frustrations. I work hard, I try my best, but I feel stuck. My mind never stops. I can't focus. I can't feel happy. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. The old man listened quietly. Then he stood up and went inside. He returned with a teacup and a kettle. Sit, he said gently. He placed the empty cup in front of Arif and began pouring tea. The cup slowly filled, but he didn't stop. The tea rose to the edge and began spilling over the sides, dripping onto the table. Stop! It's overflowing, Arif exclaimed. The old man finally stopped pouring. He looked at Arif and said softly, This cup is your mind. Arif frowned. What do you mean? You come to me asking for clarity, peace, focus, but your mind is already full of fear, comparison, regret, and noise. How can I pour anything new into it? Arif sat silently. The old man continued, You believe you need more motivation, more advice, more strategies. But what you truly need is less doubt, less overthinking, less worrying about what others think. He handed Arif the cup. Empty it. Arif walked to the sink and poured the tea away. When he returned, the cup was clean and empty. The old man smiled. Now it is ready. For what? Arif asked. For whatever truly matters. That evening, Arif walked home slowly. For the first time in months, he didn't rush. He didn't replay conversations. He didn't imagine worst-case scenarios. Whenever a negative thought appeared, he simply let it pass, like a cloud moving across the sky. Over the next few weeks, he began practicing something simple. Every morning before checking his phone, he sat quietly for 5 minutes. When anxious thoughts came, he didn't fight them. He didn't analyze them. He let them go. At work, instead of comparing himself, he focused only on the task in front of him. One task, one step, one moment. Slowly, something changed. The noise inside his head became softer. He noticed things he had never noticed before. The warmth of sunlight through the office window, the taste of his coffee, the sound of laughter in the hallway. His mind was no longer crowded with imaginary problems. Months later, Arif returned to visit the old man. I didn't change my job, Arif said. I didn't get richer. Nothing outside changed, but everything feels different. The old man nodded. When you empty your mind of what does not matter, you finally have space for what does. Arif finally understood. Success was not about adding more. Peace was not about controlling everything. Clarity was not about thinking harder. It was about learning to let go. Because a cup that is already full cannot receive anything new. And a mind that is always crowded cannot see what is right in front of it. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is simply empty your mind and make room for a better life.